everyone be consenting. I really
Everyone what?
Consent.
Thanks, Randy.
Randy, again with the virtue signaling. You don't give a fuck if consent was given. You just want to know. You just want to hear them scream louder and come harder. And come on, Randy.
I know. Who am I kidding? Fuck consent.
What's up, bro?
Oh yeah.
How are you, buddy? No, good. Is this a tape?
Consent is what the government ensures happened. It's irrelevant to you.
This
What
is
are you
not
looking
to say
for? FDIC? Federally?
Yeah, we want insurance on that dick penetration.
Oh, God.
Oh my God! You know what I like to do, Randy? When I watch porn, I like to go through their filings that show like all the paperwork that shows that they've been tested, that they gave consent. It just makes the porn so much better to know that they all gave consent.
So
They have to
obviously,
fill out those kind of forms.
obviously, I hit on the sensitive topic. I'm sorry.
I want to know, honestly, do y'all remember Risky Business with Tom Cruise where he's sliding around
Yeah, in his underwear?
Yes.
You remember the girl that's in that video?
Rebecca
De Mornay.
Yeah, did you ever get to see her underage porns? Because she was a porn star at 16, and they made her like Las Vegas's she got all the awards, big dick dildo award and all that crap. And then they found out because she said she was 18 and she was 16, they had to pull all those fucking porns.
Wait, the VMA award?
I think
No.
good cash money to see that.
Or AVN?
There are videos of her out there when she was 16, before years before the Tom Cruise thing with Risky Business.
It rings a bell what you're saying.
She was a huge porn star.
Well, you know what? We all got to make a living. I don't judge people. But what I would ask you,
So on this, you don't virtue signal. You say, I don't judge child porn. What the fuck?
No. I assume
You're like, consent's very important, but I don't judge child porn.
I'm all over the place.
Well, now that she died from alcoholism, can I watch her shit?
Oh, she died from alcoholism?
She's dead?
I don't fucking know.
She dated Leonard Cohen, the singer-songwriter. She went from Tom Cruise to Leonard Cohen. I mean, it's quite. He must have been 40 years older than her, 30 or 40 years older than her.
No, never mind. I gotta go get on Tinder.
I was 10 years old in 85 when that fucking movie probably came out.
Jeff, what's
She's still alive. She's 65. She looks hot.
Yeah, I bet she
At least the
does.
filters make her look great.
She's only fucking 15 years older than me.
Yeah, sounds right.
So if I was 10 in 85, she'd have been 25. That's hot. I could have done that.
She looks a little.
That's what the PTR for Jeff. I'm confused.
I don't normally date women older than me, but I would.
That's apparently Raya's porn twin.
I would date her, sure. If you see her, let me say hello from Randy.
How did you that rumor that this person died from alcohol?
چند کیلومتر دور بود اسرائیل یهو اونا هم گفتن یعنی توی مثلا توی این بگو توی این بگو اسمش چیه تو رادیوشون قشنگ یعنی ریکوردش هست که دارم یکی there's an American flag به
No, it is what it is. I just remember dumb shit from. Dude, I was a teenager.
I called her brother, too.
I believe him.
Oh, look at this. He's like controlled opposition now. He's pretending to be her fucking friend.
Exactly. He's playing both sides.
Because she is very fragmented in thought.
I know.
Like she said.
And now we're listening to this two-faced tricky fucking Jew infiltrating.
For the love of God, let someone say a sentence, dude.
No.
You're an ex, Mr. Anderson.
What the fuck he's saying at all?
We're going to save us Latin Bellevue for you, Mr.
That's
Anderson.
amazing. Fucking money.
Tim makes it impossible to have a conversation, though.
Tim doesn't respect Jordanians because he keeps on interrupting you.
Okay,
Randy, go ahead. Go ahead, Randy.
I believe him because she is saying that. Well, first things first, I don't know why he would lie about that, but really it's because she's very fragmented, and she was saying that the Mossad Jews when they kill her with pharma, like they killed her father and like they killed her cousin, whatever.
Yes,
with
you said
pharma.
that stuff.
No, and the Jew wants her to fucking take her fucking Mossad.
Right, so but it makes sense for her to call the Jew because she's just very irrational. So she believes that they want to do it. At the same time, she would talk to them to help. She does shit like that. She does shit like that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
To me, it makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm telling Norm, tell her that if she calls you again, I don't want to talk to her ever again.
I can promise you I'll deliver her your messages. Unless you want to say something nice.
She knows the wedding is off.
What?
She gonna go off the deep end, Diego. You're gonna be the triggering moment.
Tell her the wedding is off if she talks to you anymore.
She asked me if you said anything nice about her.
I
And
always
I
say
said-
nothing. I have nothing but nice things to say about her.
And I said that you said that she was your Catholic bride or Catholic wife. I can't remember what you said yesterday. I told her that.
What of interest is this to a Jew?
And she said, "Oh, that's cute. We're just playing like kids."
Considering she, allegedly was being anti-Semitic and
Okay,
what the
that-
fuck?
that-
Why would a Jew be
What did you
infiltrating
say,
himself into
Randy?
this situation?
I said that I don't believe. But my question to you is:
You don't
why did
believe
she
it?
call
No.
you?
I wrote it down. I wrote the shit she said down, actually.
No,
Of course you did.
Fine.
Everything gets recorded.
Why is she calling you? Why isn't she calling the? I mean, you're in New York. Maybe that's why.
She's
but why
calling
isn't she
everybody.
Yeah.
Why did she call Diego?
Exactly.
She didn't. He didn't pick up, according to her.
Not true.
Are you
See,
sure?
that's why I don't believe. That's why I don't
Wait.
believe any of this.
Are you sure?
I don't believe any of this.
Diego, are you sure?
Maybe she actually is schizophrenic and she's not can't remember. Maybe this is which personality were you speaking to?
I was in a room, and all the people in the room said that she called them like it was women.
So this girl's like NSA and just got everyone's fucking phone numbers.
Right. Exactly. Like, oh my
So she's
god.
she's got everyone's phone number but can't get through to Diego. That's the case that you're making.
I think she did. I think she did call Diego.
Amazing. So wait, you think
Amazing.
that she's lying to you now?
No, you're saying Diego.
No,
I
that's
think
what
she's telling
that's what you can infer from what he
I
just
think
said.
she's telling the truth.
So she's telling the truth, or she's lying. Did she tell you that she got through to Diego?
No, she said that he didn't pick up.
Exactly, dude. Why you already said it, man? You're making it. Like, you're being so difficult. He's saying Diego is lying about not receiving a phone call.
Or maybe he didn't
That's what
notice.
he's saying.
Jesus.
Essentially, that's what he's saying.
Or maybe she doesn't have my phone number because we've never talked on a regular phone line. How about that?
Or maybe, about Diego, maybe you are lying so that you push yourself against her.
Which makes sense.
Want to deal with the heat.
Well, why would it make sense?
I don't blame you.
But yeah, here you are making it
No, I
worse.
do blame
Projecting
you. I do
yourself.
blame you if you did that.
Well,
if you did that,
I did say, Randy, that this is that she shouldn't be talking to anybody but her family. This is a private matter, and nobody should be involved with it until she gets out of it.
Exactly. I know that you said that, including yourself. That's why.
Including myself,
That's
true, yes.
Exactly. So maybe you did get a phone call and you refused to answer. Is that the case?
And maybe a bomb falls on your head, and what are we going to do about that? Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Dig him out of the
I
rubble.
believe in normal. I believe in normal.
I'm telling the
I
truth.
believe in normal.
Jews stick together.
That's crazy, of course.
I'm not a Jew.
Yeah, you're ethnically a fucking Jew.
Yeah, it's true.
But that's about it. I am a rabbi.
You're actually,
I'm
Randy,
not-
you're everything the Jews want to be. You're actually a Semite.
But it has nothing to
That's
do with
fine.
it. It simply has to do with the response Diego gave. I mean,
That's
that's kind
amazing.
of confirm what
What
is
does it,
normal
what, does
saying.
it, what does it feel like all these
I
like
think-
wannabe Semites who call me an anti-Semite and I think the actual Semite in the room is one of the fucking we get on like thick as thieves. Like how does that compute to all these wannabe
And I mean,
Semites?
I don't know why you're lumping me in with them. I think anti-Semitism.
No, they
is
want to
good.
be you. That's the point.
Right.
Well,
That's why we call ourselves. That's why we
You
call
don't wanna
ourselves
be yourself.
rabbi. That's why we call ourselves rabbi.
That's right. Well, say hello to Rabbi Bagro. He's actually my friend from the yeshiva.
Thank you, Rabbi McDickerson, for hosting us here.
Oh, I mean, God hosts us all in this world. together.
Yes.
And he put us together without our consent. Just like people are putting Nora in a mental hospital without her consent. But hey, I think she should stay there for a while, and then maybe be put under house arrest until shit gets more clarified. You know?
Much better than
Randy,
Rikers
Randy,
Island.
Randy, I don't like that, Randy. I don't like that about you, man. That you would that say that she should be there for a while. You know that's stupid, right? You know that's really fucking
Why?
stupid.
Well, dude, she
Because-
clearly needs help, nigga. She clearly needs
Yes,
help, dude.
and who's
Yeah,
the best
from
person that
you?
can help her? Her fucking cousins and her brothers and her uncles and shit, man. Not
They're
Not-
not that excited about her, to be honest.
people
What's
like
their
Norm that want to
qualification?
medicate her ass. and fucking
They're not
deny
excited about her.
her freedom, dude.
This is
Come on.
annoying.
Look, 40 years ago,
Yeah.
people like Norm and his Jewish little friends like fucking lobotomized people like for shit.
Yes,
yes.
Okay?
People like
so
you.
just listen to the Jew, okay? The
People
Jew
like
take
you.
care of it.
Man, it has nothing to do with him being a Jew.
I
It has
think it
nothing
would
to do
raise
with
your
that.
IQ if you were lobotomized.
That's right.
Tim, didn't they
You
castrate
see, that would be the
black
Jewish
Jews?
recommendation. Lobotomize them.
There you go.
Dude, it has nothing to do with Jews. Look at her last post, okay? On
Really?
Twitter.
I didn't look at it. What does it say?
We weren't talking about her. We were talking about Jewish recommendations.
My God, damn! She's claiming that her parents are, her family is conspiring against her with medication and stuff.
Every woman says that. Every
Yeah,
woman
she's
says that.
Not every woman says that. No, not every woman says that.
Yes, every woman says that.
There's a little tension
I
there.
can tell you who says it. The one who says it is a woman who's schizophrenic, whose family wants her to take medicine because she needs it, and she is
Yeah.
schizophrenic. Hence, she thinks that they're trying to, they're trying to.
Medicine is poison.
Yes.
That's, dude.
It's gravy for the brain.
And that could be the case, but clearly she needs medicine, dude.
No, dude, I disagree. She needs love and care. That's what she needs.
Abilify is aripiprazole. It treats schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, depression, and Tourette's.
That's what she's taking?
Well, yeah, that's what she said.
Exactly. So she is schizophrenic, 100%. 100%.
She said that they were forcing her and injecting her, but I don't really believe that.
Hey, what
They're
if all she
making her
needs?
schizophrenic.
What if all she needs is discipline?
Seems like a man.
What if all she needs is discipline and like a strong male figure in her life?
Exactly, Carson. Exactly. That's
Just
exactly
needs
what it
to
is.
go to the gym, that's all, and eat
It's
some
not that
vegetables.
simple. It's not that simple. We all need love and
Go to the gym and eat some vegetables.
etc. But having a strong man in her life doesn't fix her schizophrenia, dude. It doesn't fix her
But
schizophrenia.
pills does. Pills? Well, that sounds
Yeah,
good.
pills. Yeah, pills. Just pop a pill. Of course.
Pills maybe make her a vegetable. Maybe they do. But
Yeah.
it keeps her under control, though.
And you know what, Randy? This is a less known thing. Pills make women infertile.
You fucking ate your Cheerios this morning.
No, I'm doing just fine. I'm full of Cheerios. So, you might
Can
want to
anybody put a map in their PTR?
Why don't you just fucking Google it, Don?
I know.
You're just in the beginning of
I've
actual
been-
conversation here.
I've literally been to Syria, sir.
Well, then you should not fuck this up so badly. Go look at a fucking map.
Well, when I was in Iraq and it touched Syria, I went
Oh,
over
you know
there,
what?
and then I
You
went
know
to
what?
like southern Turkey,
subject.
and then Israel and all that was over to the left over there towards the Mediterranean, which was the north.
Jeff?
Syria is Syria. So here's the thing, Don. You can come back up. You can come back up when you look at a fucking map. We're not interested in a long story about when you were there because you don't know the difference between north and south. When you figure that out, you can come back up. But until then, shut the fuck up because you're making it hard for anyone else to have an actual conversation.
I'd love to know it, but it's probably not worth the repetition. I just
What
can't.
would you love to know?
No, I hear
Oh,
the
you
word
wouldn't
now.
love to know.
My ears perk up when I hear
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Don doesn't know the difference between north and south. He's repeatedly saying that southern Israel borders northern Syria, and he's a retard.
Yeah, southern Israel borders Egypt. And the Gulf of Aqaba.
Jeff, in all fairness,
Anyhow,
I
go
feel
for
like
it.
a lot of times.
And Jordan.
Jeff, I
Yeah,
feel
what's
like
that?
when I'm performing oral sex, I don't know the difference between North and South sometimes. It's just
I mean that's fair, but you're also trying to avoid, your gag reflex taking over. So
that's true. You that's the cake. Tickling the tape.
Turn it back into an audience room. Thank you.
No, I just meant because the cock was so deep back in your throat.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, that's what I knew you meant that. Even when you're choking, you tickle that tape, bro.
I mean, that's great. You're dedicated to that craft, Scott.
You're damn right I am, Jeff.
Jeff, can you give us a GSM? Or GSM?
Tickle the chain 6969 at right. Anyway, so
by the way, my most recent profile is Tickle My Tonsils 6969.
Tickle my what?
Tickle My Tonsils.
Oh, wow.
So if Israel is taking up positions like literally on the border of Damascus, that will lead to very interesting.
That's true. When did that occur?
You weren't here. Israel has given the order to protect the Druze of Jeremiah.
Yeah, but that's like 20 miles from Damascus.
No, Yaakov, go look at a fucking map.
I've seen where the
Jaramana.
Wow,
I told you have. You clearly haven't.
Problem. I didn't know there were Druze there. I thought they were just on the border.
If you listen and look at a map, like obviously I'm not talking about the Druze on the border.
Let's not pick on Jeffrey. Let's not pick on Yaakov.
No, I'm fine.
When it comes to maps, I can pick on Jeffrey because Jeffrey is a map god.
No, it's just I didn't realize they were that far dispersed.
I know because you didn't listen. I mean, what I was saying is these are Druze.
Okay.
You heard me say literally on the border of Damascus. You said they're not on the border of Damascus. They're 20 miles away.
Well, I just want to say that my nails look beautiful. So.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
So, Yaakov, now that you know the village I'm talking about is right on the border of Damascus, doesn't it seem like big news?
Yeah, very big. I can't even find it on the map. How do you spell that?
Jaramana. It's very Canadian. It's a very Canadian town name, right? Jaramana.
Oh, God.
Very Canadian town.
Yeah, it sounds like you're a bunch of retards when you name the motherfucker because you couldn't spell.
I mean, it's serious, and none of us named it. Any Syrians in the room?
No. I went to Syria.
That's quite surprising.
I mean, I have been to Syria. I know you don't like hearing me talk about that, Jeff.
From the border, I've seen it.
Yeah.
No,
Syria where it borders Israel, or southern Syria where it borders Turkey?
Actually, it was right there in the corner where Iraq and Syria and Turkey all kind of combined. And
that makes sense.
That was where I went and met like a bunch of people that I don't know if it's calling them like a slur, but I've told them I shouldn't say it, but I called them mountain Turks or mountain Kurds.
Yeah,
like because they were Kurdish.
That's the
They were
Kurdish.
they were super Kurdish.
Yeah,
And yeah. Well, I mean, when you're dealing with a bunch of like Sunnis and Shias, like all day, every day, when you meet Kurds, you kind of like, take a deep breath and relax.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, but you turn your back, they can still fuck your shit up too. So be careful.
Oh well, I mean, trust and verify.
Where did you read about this?
Trump has announced that he's planning to pave the Rose Garden. That tracks.
Dude, they need to put a parking lot over them, that motherfucker.
What the fuck's the Rose Garden?
A garden that all the first ladies used to do and like grow all the gardens. We could start a whole new fucking new park for all the transplanted, all the shit in the garden. Get rid of it and then like put it in a new place and start a new park for all the first ladies to be able to plant in that park or whatever the fuck.
So why don't they?
But it needs. They need a fucking parking lot.
I'm confused. Why don't they just take all the first ladies to like TJ Maxx so they can pick out an appliance or something instead of planting?
Because they had Macy's fucking coupons.
I got it. But yeah, Zelensky's about to get in a lot of shit, guys.
No, I don't think that dude has a hair's breadth worth of shit in political power now. Now his whole country just watched Trump and JD Vance shit on him. And he literally shit on him.
Let's play a game. Let's guess which European nation's gonna give him a visa. Citizenship.
Dude, he's gonna be like fucking Karl Marx, who got kicked out of Russia and had to fucking die in the UK, the only country that would fucking take him after his dumbass did all the bullshit. Like, bro, come on, man. Read a book.
What's the plans for today, guys?
I'm just getting some groceries. I went cross-country skiing, got my nails done. Now I'm sitting with you losers while I get some.
Well, did you have to go get your nails done because when you're cross-country skiing, you chipped one of your nails or something?
No, I just wanted to get my nails done.
You just felt saucy, huh?
I was like all worked out, and then I was like, now I need nice nails. Duh.
I ain't mad at you. Dude, honestly, I'm sitting here in my flip-flops and thinking about getting a pedicure.
Do it.
Oh, girl, I'll get a mani-pedi with you all day. Dude, you don't even know. I grew up with that shit.
Gotta get your nails done.
The only problem is I think you're taller than me. Damn, girl, you're getting tall
I
now.
probably am. How tall are you?
Rafi, less than a day later, Zelensky
Zelensky
used a series of posts on X to express his thanks for American people, Trump, and Congress for all the support which he said Ukrainians have always appreciated, especially during the war. Our relationship with the American president is more than just two leaders. It's a historic and solid bond between our peoples. That's why I always begin with words of gratitude from our nation to the American nation. He added, Ukrainians want only strong relations with America, and I really hope we will have them.
So basically, last night, already morning in Ukraine, the opposition leader, they called an emergency cabinet meeting to run an impeachment on him. So they're trying to run an impeachment right now on Zelensky. And yeah, I think Trump is really pushing an election there, really badly. Because I guess they really want to put a Russia-friendly president, which I've been saying from the beginning. This is what's going to happen in that region. A Russian-friendly president's going to go in.
I mean, he can go back into his music industry after he leaves office, and he could be like, Ukrainian gangster military rap.
Nothing about gangster. It's it's gonna be really interesting. This is how the war's gonna end. There's gonna be a Russian-friendly president in power in Ukraine, and I have a feeling France is the one that's gonna give him citizenship, just how the way they did for Saakashvili in 2008.
Yeah, I remember that.
How they first Britain gave them, and then the U.S. gave him a green card because he couldn't return because Russia would have killed him.
You know what the sad part is, Rafa?
What? The same countries that started all these wars gave the citizenships to these people.
That's the goal that Putin had for his 3-day war, to have a friendly president there. And he'll probably end up getting it and getting the regions that he wants. 500,000 guys died.
More. They're saying a lot more than 500,000. They're saying
Okay, whatever. Last number I saw was 500,000.
I'm just. It's hard to report.
It's about 800,000.
Okay, so whatever.
Wait. You're adding both sides?
Yeah.
Altogether,
No. Y'all are way under.
Hold up.
Yeah. Way under.
Listen, it could be. No, Jeff, those are stupid.
Between the Ukrainians and Russia, like the average age when the war started, like 3 and change ago, like the average age of a soldier, because if you were male you were 18, you had to stay, you had to fight. So your age was like added into all the other ages, and the average age was around like 28 years old.
big enough for me, so that your whole life will heal these relaxing exercises by first tensing up and then relaxing so there's not a muscle in your body that's tense. And now in this very, very relaxed state, I'm going to teach you how to relax mentally. Close your eyes and feel a sense of complete calm. You don't feel tense anywhere in your body because you've learned how not to feel tense. Fancy yourself in a very, very pleasant scene. Fancy yourself in a canoe on a lovely lake. The sky is calm. There are lovely white fleecy clouds overhead. You're lying in a canoe, very restful. The waves are lapping against the canoe. You hear them. You hear them. The waves are lapping against the canoe. The boat is sailing, sailing, sailing. Now fancy yourself completely relaxed in this lovely canoe. Fancy yourself going out into the horizon, just drifting, drifting, drifting. You are very, very relaxed. You're more relaxed than you've ever been in your life. Your whole body feels fine. You just let go and you let yourself take advantage of this wonderful feeling. You are completely relaxed. You are worried about nothing. You're in this canoe, drifting, drifting, drifting. You're drifting off. The waves are lapping against the boat. And in this very relaxed condition, I want to teach you how to take deep breaths for further relaxation. I'm going to count to 10. Now with each count, you will take a very, very deep breath. And with each count, you'll go deeper and deeper into a lovely, relaxing state. A state of complete relaxation in which you have no anxieties, no worries, no tensions of any kind. 1, take a deep, deep breath. Go deeper and deeper into relaxation. You feel better than you've ever felt before in your life. Your entire body is relaxed. 2, a deep, deep breath, much deeper than before. And as you exhale, go into a deeper and deeper relaxation. 3, deep, deep breath, more and more relaxed. 4, deep breath, more relaxed. 5, deeper and deeper, and more relaxed. 6, deeper and deeper, more and more relaxed than you've ever been in your life. You feel wonderful. It's a wonderful feeling. You have never felt this relaxed. In this state, you are capable of anything you wish. 7, a deep, deep breath. More and more relaxed. Let yourself go. Let yourself go completely. Don't try to be aware of what's going on around you. Just let yourself go. That's all there is to relaxation. Let go. Let go completely. Don't try to be aware of anything. Just let go. That's the secret of deep relaxation. Let go completely. 7, a deep, deep breath. Now let go. Really let go. Don't try to hang on in any way. 8, deep, deep breath. Let go. Let go. feeling from the shoulder. From the shoulder, straight up. That's it. Now straighten it up and tighten it. Tighten it. Get tension in that arm. Make a fist. Tighten that arm. Now you feel it getting stiffer and stiffer. You feel it getting it stiffer and stiffer. It's like an iron rod. It's like an iron rod. It's getting stiffer and stiffer. You try to bend it, but you can't. Try to bend it. You can't bend it. You can't bend it. It's stiff. You can't bend it. All right, now you can bend it. Relax and let go. Relax completely and let your arm fall. Relax completely and let your arm fall to your side. Relax it completely. Now this is your proof to yourself that you are in hypnosis. That's all there is to it. You expected it to be something very much different. You expected that you would not be aware of the sound of my voice, that you would not be aware of what's going on around you. This is all there is to hypnosis. When you are able to take the arm test and you cannot move your arm, you are under hypnosis, and I am teaching you. This is the technique I am trying to teach you. That's all there is to it. And before we finish this little recording, you will be able to do this for yourself. You will be able to bring yourself into deep hypnosis just as you are now. Now I am keeping you in what we call a light trance, because you have to be aware of everything I'm telling you. If you were in a deep trance and were not aware, I couldn't tell you how to use it yourself. And so, all you have to remember in the first stage of auto-hypnosis is that you relax and let go. That's all there is to it. Anybody can do it. And you are now in hypnosis. And let me tell you what I want to teach you while you are under hypnosis. What I'm telling you now is what we call post-hypnotic suggestion. When you awaken, you will be able at any time to have a key word. And the key word is relax. And when you say to yourself, relax, you will be able to take yourself into the deep state of hypnosis in which you are now. And when you get there, you want to use it. Now, there are a couple of rules about this thing. One is you have to practice regularly. You have a regular time every day where you go to some place as quiet as it is here in the studio, and you go off by yourself and practice it. You want to do it by yourself. You'll not get the same results when you're with other people. You have a regular place in which you do it, and you'll soon learn to take yourself into hypnosis very, very rapidly. Now you're going to try to achieve something under hypnosis. You're going to try to either increase some capacity, or you're going to try to discipline yourself. It is not difficult. You can learn to control your temper, to correct bad habits, to study better, to overcome tension, to put yourself to sleep. It's very easy if you have insomnia to use this method of putting yourself to sleep. All you need to do is put yourself in the same hypnotic state you're in now and say, instead of waking yourself up shortly, you'll just say that you'll wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. And after a while, you'll wake up at the time you want without even a clock. You can learn to stop quarreling. You can learn to be more patient. Now, the one thing you can't learn to do, you can't give yourself a new personality. But you can certainly learn to use the one you have more effectively. Now, I'm going to wake you up at the count of 5. And after you are awakened, I will say to you, after a while, I will say, relax. sure sign that you've been under hypnosis. They always are, Maurice. Well, I'm going to give you a little while to relax and adjust and get the notion that the next time you're going to do this yourself. It's going to be very, very simple. That's all there is to it. You have learned all there is to putting yourself or anybody else under hypnosis. There's nothing to it. You just let go. And that's all there is to the technique. And now you're going to take yourself under. And this time, before you go under, you're going to figure out something you want to achieve with auto-hypnosis. Some faculty you'd like to strengthen. Something you'd like to eliminate. Some characteristic you'd like to do something about. Perhaps you'd like to be able to concentrate better. Start with just one thing. Don't try too much. Start with one thing and stick to it until you've achieved that. Because if you find yourself achieving one thing, you'll have more confidence in the method. So, one thing at a time, and then go to something else. So before you put yourself into hypnosis, I want you to have clearly in mind something that you're going to start to work on before you go under again. All right, now we'll have the key word, which is relax. Relax and go right back where you were. Deeper and deeper and deeper. You go right back where you were. You know the feeling. You know there's nothing to it but to let go. You just let go completely all over your body. And it's very nice to have an image and a place because this makes it more rapid. And if the canoe is pleasant to you, then when you relax, go back into the canoe and just think of yourself drifting, 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 drifting. You're getting lighter and lighter and lighter. You're completely relaxed. You've never felt better in your life. You're completely relaxed. Completely relaxed. Now take the 10 deep breaths again and put yourself way deep under. 1. As you relax, as you exhale, go deeper and deeper and deeper. 2. Deep breath. Exhale. And deeper and deeper sleep. 3. Inhale. Deep, deep asleep. 4. Deep breath. And exhale and go deep, deep, deep. Deep asleep. 5. Inhale. Exhale and go deeper and deeper asleep. 6. Inhale. Exhale and go deep, deep, deep asleep. Let go. Let go. You're deeper than you've ever been before. 7. Inhale. Deep, deep asleep. Deep asleep. 8. Inhale. Deep, deep asleep. Let go of yourself. You're deeper asleep than you've ever been before. 9. Deep breath. Go deeper and deeper and deeper into hypnosis. 10. Deep breath and let go completely. And just let yourself float away. Now test yourself as I tested you before to find out how deeply you are in hypnosis. Raise your arm to the shoulder as you did before. You'll recall I taught it to you. Straight up to the ceiling. Clench your fist. Now really tell yourself your arm is stiff, stiff, stiff. Like an iron rod. Stiff, stiff, stiff. Stiff, stiff. And when you feel that it is stiff, you try to bend it and you cannot. You try to bend it and you cannot. Then you know you are in hypnosis and that's your test. But always say to yourself that now your arm is normal. Now you can bend it. Now it will sink to the floor. And now it will relax completely. And that's important before you let your arm go down to say that it's normal again. Because you stiffen it and you can bring it back to normalcy. But that's your test to know that you're under hypnosis. And now you can start working on yourself. Now, before you went into hypnosis, you had some idea of something you wanted to work on. Well, work on it now. Give yourself some real commands. Tell yourself that you either will do something or you will not do something. Discipline yourself. Whatever it is you had in mind, discipline yourself. Or if it is something like quarreling, for instance, you can say to yourself, I am not going to quarrel. I am not going to be a quarrelsome person. And this you must tell yourself over and over again. Now you know the circumstances under which the behavior you don't like occurs. And you will say to yourself, when such and such happens, I will not quarrel, or I will do such and such. Well, I'm going to let you lie here for a little while to do this disciplining of yourself. I don't know what it is you have in mind. Each of you has a different idea. And so for the next 5 minutes, I'm going to let you just lie quietly with your own thoughts. And in those next 5 minutes, you are to discipline yourself. You are to think of a situation, either in which you behave in a way you don't want to, or a situation where you would like certain behavior to occur more often. Keep that situation clearly in mind and discipline yourself. Tell yourself just exactly how you are going to behave under those circumstances. This is the essence of conditioning. Conditioning means training. It means that by telling your deep, relaxed self over and over again that you are going to behave in a certain way, that this deeper self will take hold of the behavior. Now that you are relaxed, you are closer to your real self. You are no longer concerned with body tensions. You are no longer concerned with fears or worries. You are completely relaxed. You are close to yourself. You are close to your best self. I want you to get acquainted with that best self. This is the essence of auto-hypnosis. It helps you make the most of yourself. It helps you make the most of this personality you have. You are picturing yourself in a situation, and you are going to discipline yourself. You're going to influence your behavior in that situation. You must not let your mind wander. This is one of the difficulties of auto-hypnosis, that your mind will wander to other things. Don't let it wander. Bring yourself back to the thought with which you're concerned. Bring yourself back to the thing which you wish to control. Begin to discipline your mind. Begin to discipline yourself in a certain direction. If you find your mind wandering, start counting and taking deep breaths. Do not permit your mind to wander. Concentrate on the thing you wish to accomplish. Force yourself to dwell on this thought. Picture yourself as you wish to be. Picture yourself in a situation, behaving as you think you would like to behave. Behaving in a way that expresses your larger self, your best self. Picture yourself that way and do not permit your mind to wander, because auto-hypnosis is a form of discipline. You are close to yourself now. There There's nothing between you and yourself. You are getting acquainted with yourself. And you are fashioning that self into what you want it to be. All right, your 5 minutes are up, and I'm going to teach you how to wake yourself up. Wake yourself up slowly, as I woke you up. Take plenty of time to do it. Count with me, so that the next time you can count by yourself. Now you understand how you go back into auto-hypnosis at any time you wish. You just give yourself the command to relax, and then take yourself deeper and deeper, with long breath and with counting. To bring yourself out, count to 5 because it's not a good idea to come out rapidly. So why don't you count with me? So you bring yourself out this time. 1. Coming out, feeling fine, feeling relaxed, normal in every way, every organ in your body feeling in perfect condition. 2. Completely relaxed, coming out, feeling fine, feeling more relaxed than you've ever been before. 3. Coming out, waking up, feeling fine. 4. Waking up. 5. Wake up. Peace and joy. This is the goal of every human being. Man strives for this happiness by satisfying the physical, emotional, and intellectual aspects of his personality. He thinks that by gathering more and more money, name, fame, and such other acquisitions, he can be permanently happy. Every time he acquires something new, he feels that happiness momentarily, but he forgets that this momentary joy came only after a lot of anxiety and pain in acquiring the thing he wanted. And again, no sooner does he get it and feels that happiness, the fear of losing that thing comes in. This sort of restlessness continues on and on. Unfortunately, the man never bothers to remember the pain that came before and after the momentary pleasure. He takes it for granted that the pleasure came to him through the outside object that he acquired. That is why he runs after more and more things with the hope of getting more and more pleasure. Even that little thing he acquired is not used properly for the benefit of the humanity because of his selfish nature. In this modern age, we have invented many things. We are able to reduce space and time. We travel fast. We communicate even to the moon. We have computerized almost everything. We probe into the minutest particle of the matter, and we are able to use the force hidden within. With all these so-called advancements, we do not seem to have found
mind, the peace is disturbed. It is something like a stone falling into the still waters of a lake to create waves. When a desire enters into the peaceful mind, it disturbs the mind by creating a depression. That is why we often hear people saying that I am disturbed and depressed. After putting some effort in getting what he wants, he says that he has fulfilled the desire or the depression created by the desire. Then the mind regains its peace. This peace is the true nature of every individual. This is what is called awareness, consciousness, inner self, or the image of God. This state is divine. This is nirvana. This is the kingdom of God. Until this direct realization is attained, the ego, or the reflection of the self over the mind, takes the place of the true self and identifies itself with the body, mind, possessions, surroundings, and the like. With this sort of identification comes the feeling that I am a man, I am a woman, I am white, I am black, I am happy, I am unhappy, I am rich, I am poor, I am an American, I am an Australian, and so on to create hundreds of divisions. By proper self-analysis, one could realize one's own pure nature to rest in eternal peace. With such realization, he will become the master of his possessions, but never a slave. He will live in the world as a liberated man, like a boat in the water. A boat in the water floats itself and floats others also from shore to shore. But imagine the condition if the boat, by its weakness, allows the water to get into it. It could never save the people nor itself. This process of self-analysis, or the effort to know one's own self, is a direct path known as the Jnana Yoga, or the yoga through wisdom. Of course, this direct approach is possible only when the reasoning mind is very sharp and clear and undisturbed by the restless thoughts. This necessitates a good control over the mind. To gain this control, meditation is to be practiced. The process of meditation is to fix the mind on a chosen object or an idea or a sound. The object selected for meditation must be the one that ultimately refines the mind and makes it calm. Improper choice for meditation will lead into further restlessness. While learning meditation, the mind may often run into different areas. Every time one becomes aware of it, you should gently bring it back to the object of meditation. The very effort of bringing the mind again and again back to the meditation is termed concentration. Concentration becomes easy if one takes good care of controlling the different senses through which the mind experiences its sensual pleasures. Withdrawal of the senses from their objects is known as pratyahara. Pratyahara develops the will and the discriminating capacity of the individual. Withdrawal of senses, concentration and meditation, or in Sanskrit terminology, pratyahara, dharana and dhyana, are the main practices in the royal path or Raja Yoga. These practices are built up over the foundation of ethical perfection. This ethical code that is given in Raja Yoga is almost similar to the 10 commandments given in the Holy Bible. They are non-violence, non-stealing, non-lying, celibacy, and non-craving. They form one group which is called Yama. Purity, contentment, austerity, study of scriptures, and dedication to the Lord form the second group called Niyama. When Yama and Niyama are practiced in the midst of the daily life, mind becomes clean and calm. Meditation is also performed on a mystic sound, which is called a mantra. This path is called Japa Yoga. Japa means repetition. Mantram is a sound structure of one or more syllables which represent a particular aspect of the cosmic vibration. Concentrated mental repetition of the mantram produces the corresponding vibration within the individual system. These vibrations, when they become strong and powerful, will get in tune with the same kind of vibrations of the cosmic sound. This will enable the practitioner to draw an unlimited amount of the quality of which his mantra stands for. This extraordinary power of Japa Yoga demands the selection of the correct mantra. Because in the cosmic field, there are positive and negative vibrations. They have the power to make or break. With the repetition of the correct mantra, we will be able to attract the divine qualities. If the mantra is not chosen correctly, it could bring danger and untold miseries. God expresses himself as the cosmic sound. This truth is revealed and expressed by all the prophets, sages, and saints. In the beginning, there was the Word. The Word was with God. The Word was God, is the saying in the Holy Bible. The Hindu Vedas call this as the Nada Brahma, or the sound absolute. Mandukya Upanishad, which is the crest jewel among all other 108 Upanishads of the Hindu religion, talks solely about this sound. Of course, when the cosmic sound is brought into the limitations of spoken word, it gets different expressions according to the individual who expresses it. That is why we hear the same sound expressed as Om, Amen, Ameen, and so on. But let us not forget the truth. It is only in expression by the human minds and languages they differ, and not in its essence. Once this truth is realized, we will be able to see the unity in diversity. The direct approaches so far mentioned may not be quite suitable for the people who have a devotional outlook. Generally, they are very much emotional and they use their heart in their daily life. They are the people who do not to reason out everything, but just to love everything. If they could extend that love to the entire creation and to the Lord who created it, that becomes universal love or devotion. One could be devoted either to God or to one's own spiritual teacher who gives him the insight. Then he dedicates all his thoughts, feelings, and actions in serving them. By such an attitude, they free themselves from the selfishness. Thus, they could keep their mind calm and clean. This path of devotion or bhakti yoga can be practiced by everyone. All that is needed is faith and constant loving remembrance of God and Guru. The devotees of the Lord sing and chant the names of the Lord to feel the ecstasy of His presence. This is called Sankirtan, which forms a part of Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti does not come in with mere outward symbols. Together with this, a great change of mind is needed. Let us listen to the definition of a bhakta or a devotee as given in the Bhagavad Gita by the Lord Himself. He who has hatred towards no life, but friendship and compassion, he who has no thought of I or mine, who is equal in the dualities of pain and pleasure, who is the image of patience, who is ever content and eager in the yogic life, who is firmly established in his Atman or in his higher self, who has surrendered both mind and intellect to me, he, O Arjuna, is the bhakta most dear to me. He who does not trouble the world and who is not troubled by the world, who is free from great joy, anger, fear, and mental restlessness, is dear to me. He who is equal in enmity and friendship, fame and defamation, heat and cold, pleasure and pain, praise and blame, who is without attachment, who is content with what he has, who keeps nothing for himself, and who is steady in mind, he, O Arjuna, is the devotee most dear to me. Friends, it is time we considered why in all these lines the Lord did not mention even a single word about outward symbols or rituals. Of course, He never denied them. But it is clear that rituals without mental fitness will not give the maximum benefit. Sometimes the rituals performed without understanding the principles or significance may even lead into more bondage. For instance, when a Hindu breaks many coconuts in front of the altar and expresses his pride over having done so, the very act loses its entire value. For the breaking of the coconut signifies the breaking of one's ego. If the ego is going to enter into the sacred ritual of breaking the coconut itself, then where is the salvation for him? When an individual loves the entire creation wholeheartedly, he cannot stay quiet without extending his arms in service. Such a service knows no bargain or disappointment, because in bargaining we expect some sort of return. That means we make appointments with selfish reasons, and when we do not achieve what we want, we say we are disappointed. What is the cause for our disappointment? Is it not our own appointment? Therefore, make no appointment and have no disappointment. Even the term love is very much misused. Passion for sensual enjoyment is given the sacred name love. Love should bring comfort to the one who gives and to the one who receives, and discomfort to none. For example, the love of one's own creed, country, language, or religion should not bring quarrels and wars with other people. Service with universal love and sacrifice of personal interest is called the path of action, or karma yoga. If everybody learns to lead the life of a karma yogi, this very world will be a heaven, the God's kingdom. There will be supreme peace and perfect happiness on earth. Now, just a few thoughts about the body, which is the real vehicle with which we will be able to practice and enjoy the benefits of all the different yogas mentioned before. The bodily postures are the asanas, deep relaxation, breath control are the pranayamas, and the various cleansing processes known as the kriyas, if done with proper concentration, help a lot in keeping the body supple and relaxed. They help in curing physical illness and having radiant health and vitality. This is achieved through Hatha Yoga. We should not forget the importance of proper diet. Diet should be free from toxins and it should be easily digestible. There should be sufficient nutrition to sustain the body. It should not overstimulate the body and mind. A well-blended combination of all these different specific methods to cater to the physical, emotional, intellectual, and spiritual aspects of the individual is integral yoga. The goal of integral yoga is a body of perfect health and strength, mind with all clarity, calmness, and control, intellect as sharp as a razor, will as strong as steel, heart full of love and mercy, life dedicated to the common welfare, and the realization of one's own true nature or the divine within. May all attain this goal to have and to give peace and joy. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunattu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Loka Samasta Shukino Bhavantu. May the entire world find peace and joy.